Hey there guys, this is CharmsWay and welcome back to That Dragon Cancer. In the last episode, got to play around with Joel, is his name? Yes. Joel in the park, trying to protect our baby and all that from, you know, stuff. And failing, and these cards. So, we're about to go in here. And I'm pretty sure I know what we're getting into right now. I'm sorry guys, it's not good, yeah. Yeah, that's what I kind of thought. Hey Joel, how are you, buddy? Huh. That's a nice painting. I guess we're just waiting for the doctors now. Oh, cool. Oh, it's one of these things.
Farmer Bill makes the pigs bacon for breakfast.
Isn't that cannibalism? Okay. Moo cow.
Farmer Bill rides the cows to the store for milk.
Why did... Okay, that's ironic. Probably not.
Farmer Bill plays go fish with the ducks. The ducks always win.
Wow, Farmer Bill, you fucking suck then.
The horse can type 70 words a minute.
That's not nice. Do the duckling again.
When the ducks work together, they can fly Farmer Bill to town.
More? More. Okay, more. More!
The cows and the horses get together for cards at night.
That's not... Okay. One more pig.
The pigs wash the dishes after supper.
That's awfully nice of them. One more? More? One more? Or... Okay.
Farmer Bill asked the horse to take the truck to town. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure I saw Farmer Bill doing that.
Okay. What do you want me to do now? I can't. What the fuck do I do now?
Farmer Bill separates the sheep from the goats. Sheep go to heaven. Goats go to town.
What?
I'm sorry, guys. It's
God.
Not good.
Oh God. Fuck. Oh man. Oh no.
Oh wow. This is that conversation. Can't imagine we're having that conversation.
Recurrence of his tumor.
Where is it? How big is it?
Well, it's in the frontal cortex. And it's quite small at this point, but unfortunately the size isn't terribly important. Any recurrence means the chemotherapy has failed. This is a tragedy.
Why are you telling me this shit, man? Well, no, I know why you're telling me this shit, but like... Yeah. I've always had bad experiences with like chemotherapy because it just doesn't work. It literally doesn't. Good God.
I'll nod my head.
It's an ATR.
Yeah, whenever I ask sciencey questions, I nod my head.
It is fatal.
Digesting every Latin word, hoping it will stick to my ribs, become part of me.
We've already thrown all
that if I ask enough questions that maybe I can get my brains around this cancer, and I can choke it to death. I love asking good questions. It impresses them. They'll be impressed with the way we handle all of this. Such good, thoughtful parents that ask such good questions.
So there just aren't any treatment options that are curative.
Oh my god. Look at you, you're just a tiny baby. What are you thinking of, Doc?
We're very good at end-of-life care. We're very
Call
good at
it
managing
that.
the pain and masking symptoms at the end of life. How long are we talking about?
Prediction time again. No matter what I say, they'll wish it was longer. But sometimes longer is worse. A few weeks to maybe 4 months.
Oh my god, are you fucking serious?
Is Nick crying? How long are we talking about? How am I gonna hold it together now?
A few weeks to maybe 4 months.
Oh my god, where's the baby? Oh my god, where's the baby? Where did Joel go? I don't know who to...
4 months. What is that? February? So we have Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Joel's birthday, maybe Valentine's Day, and that's it? And, we still haven't told anyone I'm pregnant. Too scared they'd think it was irresponsible. And now this? They'll think it's a replacement baby. I don't want a replacement.
The radiation could probably kill the tumor we see now, which would prevent it from causing any symptoms. But it would not keep more tumors from developing.
I'm fucking
Because
flooding!
it won't spread
Fucking
here,
drowning!
it'll spread other places too.
So, the radiation would buy us some time.
No, nothing will really buy us any time at this point. It just can make the time you have left more comfortable. So, we'll schedule you to come back in Monday, and we'll have some options for you to consider. We're so sorry.
So at this time, this was before that baby. I don't know, I'm slightly confused, but it's okay. I don't know what to do, man.
In the movie, I'd be kicking things and throwing chairs through windows. And you would be sobbing, back against the wall, so I should be yelling. Why am I not yelling?
Don't know. Yell, do something.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Oh my god, Joel. Holy shit. Go towards the freaking... Joel, you're gonna be okay, buddy. Buddy, it's okay. You're okay. Let's go that way. Go towards the freaking lighthouse. Sanctuary. Oh my god, where are we supposed to go? Are we going the right way? Oh my god, these seas are like way too rough. You should not be here. No, don't turn. Where are we supposed to go? Table? Let's go to the table. I don't know, we need to find dry land. Oh my god. Stop yelling over me! This is too much. Oh my god, no, it's getting dark. It's getting fucking dark. Where are we going? Where are we gonna go? No. God. No, I don't want to drown. No! Joel, where the fuck are you? Joel, you better not be fucking drowning, Joel. I don't know where to go. Oh my god, it's so dark. Oh, hi. do I go? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I just... man. There's the lighthouse. Oh god, oh no, there's friggin... Ah! No, I don't like this. Oh, I'm a bird apparently. Okay. Can I go there now? Whee! I sat on top of a bird, or maybe the bird went away while I was... Goodness.
I have so many things stirring around in my spirit that I have to write, to settle myself and find God's wisdom in the midst of chaos. I'm scared I won't be strong enough to face the things we might have to face in the coming weeks and months. But then, I remember how much grace God gave us to walk out everything we've already faced. I've never felt completely overwhelmed, and I've never felt alone. So no matter what comes next, and I truly cannot even begin to guess how this will go, I know we will be carried. I want to shout out, look what God is about to do. Watch how he delivers Joel. And at the same time, I want to roll up in a silent ball and wait it out with fear and trembling, so aware of all my doubt, but yet convinced that my doubt is insignificant compared to God's faithfulness.
It's really hitting hard, mainly because just during the whole time that, especially around the time when he was first diagnosed, that I never usually prayed so much as I prayed that, you know, my uncle would, or what God had planned for him was for the best. And he had so much faith as well that, you know.
Babe, did you even check in his mouth?
Oh, there we go, up here.
Joel has chicken.
And that's all I had, was that faith in God. I know you got other people have like other, like, you know, religions, etc., etc. But this one's mine, and I wouldn't trade it for the world because it gives me so much hope.
Dear Eli, I feel nothing but pride for the way you battled cancer. I remember the way you learned to ride your tricycle down the hospital hallway instead of down the sidewalk like other 3-year-olds. It was hard for me to pray to God, thy will be done, when I really just wanted so desperately for him to heal you. In the 4.5 years that you dealt with harsh treatments, only once did you ask why God let you get cancer. I hope he has been able to explain the why to you, as I have always believed that he knew how strong you were and wanted to use you and your situation to positively impact so many lives. I remember how you never let me go to bed without telling me that you loved me and how those were your very last words to me. You taught me what was truly important in life, son. Still now, years after you left Earth, people are impacted by your life and the lessons you taught us. Thousands of people from around the world read your blog and still feel such a strong connection to you, even though they never met you in person.
You poor child. And it's hard too, like going through all that treatment. It's hard on the body. Like in the end, like he went down. My uncle went down attacks of a mere fever because his immunity is so low. And from there, like, his cancer just, it couldn't stop spreading. There was like nothing that you could do. And like I was saying, that he, with the amount of faithfulness that he had in God, that he was just, we all knew him as like a fighter, and he fought cancer very hard, and it was a valiant fight. But in the end, he just said, I'm done fighting. And almost no one just didn't believe that that's what happened. Only my mom saw it with her own eyes, and no one believed her. Obviously I do, but God.
You would be happy to know that we continue to sell the Beat Cancer t-shirts that you love so much. We're still using them to raise awareness and funds for childhood cancer research and family and patient support programs. When you passed away, my greatest fear was that you would be forgotten. So many people still talk about you and how you changed their lives. That is such a precious gift to me as your father. Eli, you truly impacted more lives in your almost 8 years on Earth than many people do in a lifetime. I love you, buddy, and I can't wait to see you again. Love, Dad.
I want to go through all these messages, though.
We've been through so much already. This is a new degree of tragedy, but it's not so much different from the struggle we've already been living. We pressed into God. We pressed into faith. We fought until we found peace. We stood in peace when our flesh wanted to strive more. We stood in peace when it started to feel like laziness or foolishness or both. We waited for God to direct us specifically in prayer because all the directions we had initiated had not panned out. We prayed for no nausea because that's what we felt in our spirits we were supposed to pray, even though we'd prayed it countless times before while Joel continued to vomit. We saw one small miracle, and then another. We waited to pray specific things until we were given specific direction, and we saw bigger miracles. And yet, if you asked either of us if we were doing enough, trying hard enough, we would say no.
Yeah, that's the thing. And you'll see it mostly in this part. The two sides of thing. The one that has absolute faith and one that would rather just drown in their sorrows. Obviously the mom is the more faithful one in God and all that, and I understand not everyone is like that. You know, first time when I lost someone, it was only a family friend, but he was like a grandpa to me as well, that I felt like I had to blame everything when blame is not needed. There's no blame that would resolve or like be relevant to what's been happening, because it has nothing to do with it. It's just like an outlet that I used to have until my grandfather like was on his deathbed, and he had such faithfulness in God that at random, it could be just the work of God or just something, that I had to turn everything off and pray the rosary just like my grandfather, who would do it 3 times a day. That's how dedicated he was. And I just felt a huge weight lifted over on my shoulders, because I didn't wish for my grandfather to get better soon and all that, because that's a selfish prayer to make. But that whatever God had in store for him, that he welcomed him with open arms, and that he had no worries left behind, and know that if it was by his choice to leave and be with God, that he shouldn't feel reluctant to stay here because of us. It has to be his choice and what would make him happy.
As this long day draws to a close, I am tired, but not sleepy. My face is puffy from crying. I have a dry throat and dry hands, a slight headache, and a desire to write down absolutely everything. I want to describe the feeling of being entirely empty and entirely resolute. I want to explore how I can be deeply sad and incredibly hopeful at the same time. I want to talk about holding Joel's hand, walking down the hall wanting to soak in the moment, to memorize the feeling of having his hand and mine, to let it matter, and then hating that my thoughts swing to, because what if I can't hold his hand one day? And hating that thought, wishing I could just appreciate each second of Joel without that appreciation spilling into the pre-morning I refuse to do because I believe he will live. But instead of fighting the brief thoughts of mourning, choosing to fight instead that lie that says that those thoughts betray some doubt, some mistrust of God, when I know that those thoughts make me human. That God knows I am human. He doesn't make Joel's victory dependent on me never feeling unsure.
Let me compose myself here. Thank God. Because I know those feelings. Because I used to have them, and that's what... Oh my God. Like... when my grandpa died and my uncle died... It isn't... I never blamed anything on God or anything. Because I knew that... it was the best thing for them. But... on the other half... being the human that I am... that I can't help but miss them. And think thoughts like... If I did this, maybe things would be different. But no, this is what God wanted. And sometimes it's hard to accept. Even though right now I would give my whole life to God in exchange for anything else. But I just can't help. Just the thought of it being almost unbelievable that they're gone and out of my life until I meet them in heaven. By natural means, not by suicide. Which I won't be doing, but
I had been in this room with my father before, during the brief window where he wasn't dying, but was instead getting better. That wasn't the man I saw this time. I saw the other one, the one who cried out and needed holding, the one who fell asleep for 20 seconds and then woke up a different person each time. There was a clear part right in the middle of it, a minute or so, where everything was calm before his tour of hell resumed. That was goodbye, even if no one said it. I don't think I will ever get better after having seen that. I think this is the kind of knowing that stays with you. I can reach into my pocket now and find it there.
never saw that letter thing. Okay, should I go there? Oh, I know I was there. So I guess I have to go there. Oh, these are the gloves. You coming along? Oh, there you are. Hey. Wow, okay. Sorry for breaking down there. probably gonna break down even more. But, yeah. Just thought I'd share my thoughts.
The ravenous reverie of waking is but a distant memory. Or was it a dream? I can't remember the last time I woke up hungry. Not so long ago, carefree, welcoming the challenge of yoga on paddleboards, springing through the rain and over puddles at the reservoir track. Weathering several storms since entering the first battlefield over 2 years ago, a succession of precise scalpels, high-energy beams, and pharmacological strategies, a journey no one asks for. Still standing, spirit unyielding but not the same. With each treatment an imprint, evidence of what came before, willing rogue mutinous cells to yield to my current tailored chemical onslaught, stay put and do not multiply. Or better yet, disappear altogether. By the will of God, through the tools of modern medicine, with the support of family and friends. Onward.
Yeah. That was a thing that really frustrated my uncle. He was the most healthy guy ever. He ate right, he exercised, and then when he just found out that he had cancer, he was just completely weak. That it was just unfair that someone as active and as healthy as he was just got cancer, while other people out there are counting down the minutes that take up their life by smoking, doing drugs, and all that, while the good and the innocent die of things that they don't deserve of. And it was so frustrating to see him like that, because you would always see him with a smile. But then when all of that happened, you know, he would just do the weirdest and funniest shit, and you'd be like, "Are you okay?" And he said, "Of course not. If I was okay, then you should be concerned." In a funny way. And then after he was diagnosed, every time he would say that, all he would say is, "Of course not, I have cancer."
I am at Seattle Children's Hospital, and nobody wants to be here. Even as an internationally recognized temple of healing, every inch of it is terror. Every cubic inch of every room that is not occupied by terrified children and terrified parents is filled to its capacity with a terror wholly unique to that family, which no other person has any power to comprehend. There is art on the walls and rooms which is designed to evoke a jungle of some kind, and I resent it. Every giraffe is my sworn enemy.
Okay, that's really mean of you. Pretentious fucking doctor. Oh, look at that. That's pretty, actually.
Even though every natural law indicates it, even though popular culture is rife with examples, even though the arc of his condition moved with haste in a particular direction, specifically down, I was very surprised when my father died. I was surprised that he could. It wasn't merely naivete. Those afflicted with his particular cancer number less than 100. It is the sort of cancer that excites a doctor. One of the things that is so exciting about this cancer is that it apparently didn't form the hard masses we use to find the disease. Rather, it converts the meat of your abdomen into a kind of undifferentiated doom. What might happen is that they will attempt to draw your blood and instead draw out the green syrup that was once your guts. Shortly thereafter, they will tell you and your family that the fight is over.
of those heartless doctors that just... You're a real prick. Good God, okay, where should we go? Where do we go next? I don't know. Oh. So I can't go there yet? Where am I supposed to go? Did I not go here yet?
So, how long will we be in California?
I don't actually know. That's kind of why we're packing up everything, is because if the trial works really well, then maybe we'll stay in California for a really long time. Like, as long as it keeps helping Joel, then we want to stay and do the best we can for him and stay there where he's getting help. But if the medicine starts to not work, as soon as it's not helping him, I promise we'll come back home.
Are we going to Disneyland?
Yeah. What do you think, Caleb? You okay with leaving for so long?
I'm kind of excited, but I'm kind of not.
Okay, so they went
It'll
to...
be fun, but
They went to California to get better treatment.
Oh, yeah.
You're the only 8-year-old ever. That's
Huh.
amazing.
I hate to
Okay. This one's gonna be long because of the notes.
I remember the day I was diagnosed. I remember the hallucinations from the high fever of 5-year-old's nightmares. I remember my mother silently weeping in the doctor's office. I remember friends and family gathered around my hospital bed in prayer. I remember the 2-hour ambulance ride to St. Jude where they could better care for me. I remember the 2.5 years of weekly chemo treatments, the numerous lumbar punctures and bone marrow aspirates. I remember Doctors Bell, Dahl, and Kalvinsky, nurses Jean, Judy, and Dale, Miss Chris in social work, Darlene in travel, all part of the team that cared for me. I am a walking memorial to their successes. I remember the other patients I'd see each time I went to the hospital for chemo. I remember when some stopped coming. I knew what that meant. I remember the years of summer camp for children with cancer, children like me. I remember their laughter and the midnight talks of fears and joys, normal kid stuff. Some less so. I remember when some stopped coming. I knew what that meant. But I remember them. I am, and other survivors are, memorials to those who lost their fights.
Oh my God. Dang, Julian.
I won't let myself hold anything back this time. I would rather feel disappointed and let God heal my heart than to feel like I did not push myself as far as I possibly could in faith for my son. It was easier to believe that God would win this battle for Joel when the dragon Joel was facing was blurry, seen from a great distance up on a hill very far away. Now the dragon Joel is facing is close enough for us to begin to see every scale and scar. We can feel its breath. We were confident before because we weren't quite sure what we were facing. Then our confidence was misplaced. When the dragon becomes more real, then our God must become even bigger, even more real to us. Our faith must grow to match our circumstances. We must not, no matter how tempting, try to shrink our circumstances to match our perception of God.
The amount of faith that this mother has is absolutely incredible. Just about any mother could break down at any time if they wanted to. Oh. There was one over there. I'm sure of it. I wonder if I can go back. Hang on. Sorry, I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. That's what I knew I was missing something.
But like, why? Well, I just hate having all that homework that I have to do.
Oh god, you've teleported. Where did I see it? I know I saw it somewhere. Maybe it's up there. I'll check here first. Yeah, none here. Go back. I'm not sure it's somewhere here. Maybe I am going insane. Yeah, I think I'm going insane.
He was just saving it for later, babe. Like he needed a midnight snack.
Sorry. Okay. Let's go back.
Your teachers are gonna send me homework, and we'll just try to do a little bit of it every day.
Okay. Now we're going under. Oh, good God.
Oh, her expectation is so maddening sometimes. Do you know what she wrote on the eve of Joel's first surgery? The one back in January when we first found the tumor? I seriously feel like a kid on Christmas Eve. I'm pleading for God to spare his life. And I'm tempted to despair because self-inspection leads me to conclude I shouldn't expect much of anything. And yet my wife is expecting a surprise party from the Lord, replete with presents, supernatural miracles. I envy her.
Yeah, so there's the other part where, you know, you just go in complete despair and surround yourself with utter, you know, depression, where somehow with God that you just find this freedom that you never knew that you
Hop in
had.
bed, boys. Let's go.
Boys, get in bed.
Oh, can you at least tell us a story?
Dang.
Sure.
Okay. This is the story of a very brave knight named Joel.
Joel the baby knight?
Yes, Joel the baby knight. But he's also Joel the very brave knight. He was being chased by a dragon named Cancer.
Oh God. Oh God. Arrow keys.
Because of his tumor?
Mm-hmm.
Where does the dragon live?
In a forest.
Is
Oh,
the dragon
lovely.
big?
Very big.
Oh God. Scary.
Does the dragon breathe fire?
Ow, I got down.
Much fire, you guys.
I did. Oh God.
So, Joel has armor, like a sword and a shield and stuff? Ooh, or maybe a spear?
Oh God. I need 2 hands. There we go.
Yeah, that sounds good. So brave Sir Joel with his sword and his shield and his awesome spear and his super jumping ability.
Oh, nice.
Was being chased by a dragon named Cancer.
What other superpowers does he have?
Thank God.
He also has grace.
That's not a superpower.
It's the best superpower.
Do you guys know what
Oh,
grace
God.
means?
Yeah, it's kind of like help.
Yeah, it's kind of like help.
Huh. Cool.
You know, and he's not the only one who's ever tried to fight this dragon. Some very brave knights have fought this dragon
Oh, God.
and lost. And some are able to drive the
I almost
dragon
dead.
off.
I almost died.
And if you quit fighting so, the kingdom is safe.
Joel's been fighting this dragon for
Hey.
a long time, huh?
A long time.
But Joel found a nice empty cave where
Shit, I don't have armor
he could
anymore.
rest. And it seemed like the dragon couldn't find him. But just when he thought that the danger was past, the dragon found his hiding spot and came after him in the cave.
Oh god.
Well, that dragon's going to kill Joel. Joel's going to lose.
Why do you say that?
Thanks, but oh god.
It's just a baby. Babies can't kill dragons.
You're right. The baby can't kill the dragon. But
Oh, no.
that's the best part of this story. God fights for Joel. So he fights that dragon cancer right with Joel. And
my
we
God.
know that God
I'm not
can
even
win
hitting him.
even if Joel can't. That's grace.
No, 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 no. Oh god.
Well, what about Tim from Church Mom? He died from cancer. Wasn't God
Oh,
fighting
God.
for him? Didn't he have grace?
Of course, God fought for Tim too.
Dang
Tim
it.
fought so well. He was so brave and so strong. God let him rest. It may have seemed like the dragon won because Tim died. We know that Tim's in heaven, that he's with God, and that God is so proud of him. So maybe for Tim, getting to be done fighting was grace.
Dang it. Oh my god. I'm not good at this game. Dang it. I'm so... You're gonna die anyway, so... I shouldn't say it like that. Good god. Oh, god damn it. Is that the message we're getting from here now? Okay, let's go on the buoy. Oh god. Oh. Should I go there first? No? No, I guess not.
Ryan!
Oh, hi!
Oh, Ryan, get in the boat!
I can't.
You have to, you'll drown!
We're already drowning. How can you sit there like that?
Despair doesn't help anything.
Neither does false hope. And I'm not despairing.
How can you say false hope? You're drowning!
Well, you're missing your oars! And you don't even know where you're going. And yet you're so sure you're gonna get there.
It's better than drowning.
Well, enjoy floating on the surface like you always do.
There's nothing deep about drowning. Just get in the boat.
You have to let me feel this! Someone has to.
That's not fair. I love him as much as you do. I just really believe we're going to be okay.
Okay. God damn it. Let's go here first before we go down. There's a lot of bottles here, so... Let's start over here.
Dear Mr. Barnett, I'm not sure if this letter will get to you. However, I felt the need to write to you in your company. My daughter recently passed away after a long battle with cancer. She was only 14 years old. In our short time with her, We saw her transformed from our wonderful little girl into a sickly child who spent far too many days in her bed full of pain. We worried that we would never see her happy again. Well, the hospital gave her access to a computer, and she found her way to your game. I'm unsure really what it is, but from the day that she began playing Legends of Terrace, our daughter changed. She sat up, she was excited, she smiled again. She told us all these stories about what she was doing in the lands, all the things she wanted to do in real life but was too sick to try. She swam in the ocean, rode a horse, she had birthdays, bought a house, and she went on adventures with these new friends from all over the world. I don't know how to explain the happiness that it brought to us. For a short while, our daughter returned to us. She'd regained the wonder and an optimism that the illness had taken from her. She talked about the strange lands that you had made, the creatures, magical things, and adventures she went on. She lost her battle for life, but you helped bring our daughter back for a short time. And for that, we're eternally thankful. Sincerely, Julie.
Damn. I don't know if I'll be able to... Oh no, it's only a... I don't know.
I'm reminded that having faith does not mean denying what is happening to Joel. Faith means knowing exactly what is happening and also knowing that God has a truth that trumps every other fact.
Yeah. That's what I've been keeping in mind lately when I finally grew stronger in my faith in God.
Dear Julie, thank you for your letter. I am honored to have played any small part in bringing your daughter joy. She will be missed within the game. I knew your daughter as Hanara of the Knights Guild. In our world, she lived in Dvardik and defended the city many times from the forces of evil. Your daughter may have ultimately lost her battle with that dragon cancer, but in my game, she was the dragon slayer. Since you don't know much about the game or who she was there, I'm sending you a screenshot of one of your daughter's adventures. Sincerely, Paul.
Dang. I want to find that screenshot and stuff.
We miscarry at week 12. Sad, sad. But surely the next one will go better. It does. We relax after week 12. The belly grows. We take pictures. Alex talks and plays music to the little one inside. I walk in the frozen North Sea. Skip the sauna. No risk to this one. Week 29, a sonogram bonus. Twins! We float on air. We brainstorm names. Week 31, we crash. Too soon. Too soon. They whimper, open eyes, look into ours. Off to the incubators. We drag ourselves home, cry, hope, pray. We visit, touch, keep track on a wall chart. Stefan's heart beats strong. He grasps a finger. Then he fades. His brain bruised from breech birth. Day 5, he dies. We grieve, but pray for Nicholas. He gains weight. His heart is strong. Then he too fades. His intestinal tract necrotic, falling apart. Day 10, Nicholas dies. We want to die too. We despair into darkness, but hold together. Not easy when a child dies. The what-ifs torment for a while. What if I hadn't swum? If I hadn't lifted groceries? If we'd had a different doctor? But we go on to have 3 wonderful living children. Still, we miss these 2 always.
Yeah. I get that. I've had those ifs, so. Oh, here's the screenshot of the thing. Go ahead and look at it if you like. Pretty sure I did those.
I'm sure my expectation looks like denial, but seeing Joel dying does not make me any less certain that he will be healed. In some ways, I feel more certain, not because the same doubts don't come to me, but because I know that they will not be entertained much longer, because this chapter is almost finished, and we will have an ending one way or the other. So the doubts and fears that make me reaffirm that even if I'm wrong, this is where I stand, become less and less powerful.
Oh my god. I just can't imagine. Because I have depression myself, and I feel like if I was in a situation. But I mean, I know most mothers would feel that. I know my mom felt like. Okay, when I came out, because I was the first baby to come out, that I didn't cry when I came out, and they thought I was dead. So my mom was in tears, thinking, what the fuck would have gotten wrong? What did I do? I did everything right, and you know, she felt like she killed her own child, but apparently I just didn't have my lungs developed properly. So when it comes to something like this, it's just I feel a lot of empathy for the parents, well, not especially the mom. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Just felt like, but it's just you don't know what to say, and you don't know what to do as the mom and as a person that's trying to support them.
People's conciliatory words of comfort meant to reassure us and help us accept Joel's death don't sit well with me. They aren't offensive because I know the heart behind them is good, but they are weak words because it's so obvious to me that death is the given. I don't have to work to be ready for it or accept it. It is coming whether I would accept it or not. It has been coming slowly for so long. I don't have to work to understand that Joel is dying. It is obvious. Heaven is amazing. And so, I'm not worried about death. It will come regardless of where I stand and wait. But now, death is circling close enough for redemption to finally feel closer.
Yeah. Those bottles are back. I'm pretty sure I finished those.
This is the part of the story where a daring rescue can thwart Death's intentions just in time, perhaps when it looks like it's already too late. I want to watch for that. I don't need to focus my eyes on Death, studying it and its slow progression. Its course is already clear. But there is a glory that is coming, and its journey to us is wild and quick and frightening, and I want to be watching for that glory. I want to stand trembling in awe before God and His power. Not sure that this thing that we've asked for is something we can quite manage, but trying anyway. Death is the given. But the life that is possible now for Joel, the miracle that could come now that death is so close, is something worth pursuing. Worth risking everything to see with my own eyes.
That actually brings me back to the time where my uncle was on his deathbed. It was the last day, the day that he died, where everyone surrounded him. And that, there was just something about me that almost never wanted to leave that room. No matter how painstaking it was to watch him that way. That I wanted to be there to watch everything and to watch him go. To feel how cold he was. Because I ended up doing a bit of a massage on his legs, where you can see that, like, on his skin, that, you know, his capillaries were being blocked, and that when I started massaging him, he was ice cold. And just seeing him in the way he was, though it was painful, it was something to behold, that right in front of my eyes, my Lord and Savior took my uncle into his arms and gave him rest here on earth and a place to stay up there in heaven. It was the most beautiful thing and the most pain I felt at the same time, kind of just coinciding. I'm sorry, I'm like so. Oh, here you are. Another one. Here we go. This is going on for a while. Swimming even further into the water? Why? Oh god. No, what's happening? Okay. God. Dehydration. Oh no, is this the part that... Oh no. Oh no, it's this part. I have to take off my glasses. This is the...
The sunset looks pretty from here. The orange glow cast on the wall. Better than the muted colors of this hospital. I wonder why they choose blues and greens. They, the ones who choose the colors that heal. Green for life. Blue for comfort. Purple stripes to hide the stains. This chair is too small and sticks to my skin. I hate vinyl.
It reminded me of my uncle saying, can I have a green shirt because it's for good luck? And he went for his checkups all the time. Oh no, this is the part that I'm just gonna start bawling my eyes, and you'll see why. After this, I'll end the chapter. This is extra long, but whatever. I kind of want to show you this part. Really. Am I gonna walk? Okay, there we go.
Blue. Purple. The ocean, maybe? No, under the ocean. Silent, warm, and salty, like tears. He won't stop crying. I I don't blame him. He feels miserable. I hate that we're here. I hate that he's sick. I just want him to feel better.
Where is he, though? What the fuck do I do?
Shh, 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 shh. It's okay, Jolie. Shh. Oh, don't pull your head, buddy. Don't. Here we go. Bouncing around. Do you like that? Oh, I love your giggle. Bounce around. Is that funny? A bounce, a bounce, a bounce, bounce, bounce. Oh, he won't stop crying.
Oh my god, you poor child. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to help you. That's why those... I don't know how they got those sound effects, and I don't really want to know why, but oh my god. God damn it. Oh my god, you poor child.
Hungry. I wonder if he's hungry.
Calm down, it's okay. It's okay.
He's screaming louder. Daddy, don't you want juice? He hits the box. I don't catch it.
Come on, baby, you need to eat. It's okay. It's okay. You need something. It's okay. It's okay.
He drinks it greedily. Big, deep gulps. Okay, Jolie, that's enough. Breathe, kiddo. And he does. And I wipe his face of snot, and tears, and juice. And then he vomits, and I catch it. I always catch it. I know you're thirsty, buddy, but you'll throw it up. No, don't grab too hard. You'll squirt all the juice out. Here, let me have it.
Go on, child.
It's so late, Joel. Lay down. I can't hold you. I can't make you feel better.
I don't know what to do.
Okay, buddy, okay. I'll hold you.
Oh,
Joel, bud. You look so miserable.
I don't know what to do.
No! Don't hit your head on the bars, Joel. Joel! I know you're mad. Please stop. Please. Stop. I shake. I weep. I pray. I plead. I need peace.
Stop it, I can't.
You are. You are there. I want you here. I want you to call my son. And you've brought us this far. He's still here, not dead, not there, with you. God, I want him here with me. Please. There's a story in the Bible where Jesus and his disciples are on a boat.
Okay, sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god, you poor child. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be bawling and like and blowing my nose all over the place, but my god. You kind of see what I mean now. Oh my god. Oh, my heart just breaks. No child should have to go through that. And it probably sounds bad from your point where the dad says he's not dead and he's not with you. It's just the fact that his child is suffering, and no child needs to go through that. That in a moment like that, he would be begging. If this is what you want, then why haven't you done it yet? Like, get it done and over with. But that's just not it, you know. Like, for us, it was just a tease that when my uncle started recovering, or seemed like he was recovering, because there wasn't a tumor in his lungs anymore, that it spread to his liver after, then his stomach, and that we felt like we had a false sense of like victory for a while until this happened, kind of thing. Anyway, it's late. I have a runny nose and I was bawling my damn eyes out. I think this is a good place to end it for now. God damn. I think Wow, I'll be a wreck when I have a child. Even while having the child, I'll be like, oh my god, I made a big mistake. I shouldn't have had a baby. But, you know, things are what they are, you know. Things happen for a reason, so. And I'm not saying you should believe exactly what I believe, but anyway. But this is my own experience. Anyway. I think that's it for now. I'll glub you guys later. Bye.